Say Underwood AHSTW going out here tonight. Trevor Mader with you on the KMA video stream online, KMAland.com. Later on, 60 is the Western Iowa Conference doubleheader. As for Underwood, they are 1-1 on the year under head coach Andy Van Vossen. This was a state tournament team a year ago. They've got some nice. All right, we apologize, battling some network difficulties here in Avoca tonight on the video stream side of things. We'll be going live on KMA 960 here in just a few minutes at 7-5. Underwood leading, make it 9. Humphrey, we're fighting for it. Getting ready to begin the second half of Underwood AHSTW girls basketball action on KMA 960 and on the KMA video stream online, KMAland.com. Trevor Mader with you here tonight. AHSTW with it to start the second half. Ellie Peterson will bring it out of the backcourt. Peterson hands it off Ella Langer, going right to left. Langer, couple dribbles, want to go to Paulson, who was behind her. Stolen away, Aaliyah Humphrey. Humphrey to the rack, up and in, and she's got 12 now on the night. Aaliyah Humphrey to do it all for the Eagles, leading the way so far for them. 28-18 early stages of the second half. With it is Gosshorn drives in, will kick out Paulson. Left side Knopp going left to right, back out top. With it was Langer, now to Gosshorn on the weave. Will run her too strong off the glass. Rebound fought for and jump ball between Gosshorn and Hall. Arrows goes to Underwood, so they'll get the possession. Elsewhere tonight, Ethan Hewitts and Stanton. Sydney and Stanton are tied at halftime. Nick Stavas has Red Oak at Lewis Central. That game is 36-1. Lewis Central, late second quarter. Here's Leah Hall had a step on her defender, kicks out Tyler Hall. Hall going left to right. Pass in the lane, Jacobson draws two defenders. Now they go Hall, Ambrose, left side. Leah Hall again, step on her defender. Kick out to Annie Ambrose, long two, left flat off the iron. Ambrose couldn't get the shot to go. Jacobson and Gosshorn both fought for the rebound. It's out of bounds. Last touch by HSTW. So to Underwood it goes with 6:54 left here in the third. Humphrey on the inbound, looking for any sort of outlet. Will bounce it in Ambrose. Ambrose, couple strong dribbles, got bumped. Wanted to throw to Humphrey. Humphrey had cut more towards the right. Ambrose didn't know that. It's a turnover. HSTW with the basketball. 6:51 left here in the third quarter. Ella Langer will bring it across the timeline. Leah Hall picks her up defensively. Langer pass to Paulson. Paulson left to right, hands it off. Riley Knopp. Knopp back to Langer. A lot of weave action out top for HSTW at the moment. Pass behind Gosshorn, and it'll go out of bounds. So it's either going to be out of bounds or a backcourt violation on HSTW. And now Underwood with it, trying to build this lead. HSTW hung around to the first quarter. Again, it was 13-9 after one. And it was 18-13, and since then a 10-5 Underwood edge has grown this to 28-18. Pass stolen away. Paulson read it like a hawk. Actually, no, check that. Langer read it like a hawk and lays it up and in. Those white jersey numbers for HSTW have given me a little bit of trouble tonight. But Ella Langer with the steal and the lay-in makes it 28-20. That one deflected again. Peterson with the deflection into the backcourt. Chasing it down was Tyler Hall. Gets it to Ambrose. Ambrose to Humphrey out top. Humphrey one dribble, left side, three, Leah Hall, left short, rebound Humphrey, came soaring in, and she gets bumped going up, and Leah Humphrey should go to the free throw line, and she will. Riley Knopp, the guilty party for HSTW on that one, her second of the night, first team foul for HSTW in the second half. And Humphrey's first free throw is good, 29-20, Humphrey with 13. It's pretty much been her night. Jacobson with 4, Hall with 3, Hall with 2, Ambrose with 2. The next one, no good from Humphrey. Rebounded by Ellie Peterson. Peterson brings it across. Draws the attention of Jacobson, who impacted that shot. Missed by Peterson. Rebound by Jacobson. Tyler Hall bring it across. Hands it off to Ambrose. Now they'll go left side. Leah Hall. They'll go in the lane. Jacobson got behind Gosshorn. The second defender collapsed in Ellie Peterson, but she made a little too much contact. So it's a foul on Ellie Peterson, and Elizabeth Jacobson, the Omaha volleyball commit, will take her talents to the free throw line. Jacobson, a Division I volleyball player, gets the first one to rattle in. State qualifier in track in the high jump, as we'll see some substitutions on the HSTW side. Sadie Paulson, Ella Langer come out. Looks like Grayson Partlow and Ava Paulson come in. Free throw no good by Jacobson. Partlow with the rebound races it up the floor. Here's a three. Peterson, it's good, and a big one for HSTW. Cuts it back down to 7. They're just trying to keep it around that 5 to 10 point range, maybe give themselves a chance at the end. Ambrose to Humphrey. Humphrey drives in. Contested shot, no good. Rebound won by Riley Knopp down low. And here comes AHSTW again with a chance to chip into this lead. Gosshorn in the lane. Peterson drew two defenders. Kick out Partlow three. Well short. Now it's a race for the rebound, and Humphrey comes up with it. Long pass ahead to Hall, who's stuck behind the defense, lays it in and one. Keen eye by Aaliyah Humphrey on that one to see that Leah Hall was back and ready. Put the pass to her, and Hall draws the contact, puts it in. It's back up to a 9-point lead. Grayson Partlow called for the foul, her first. And the free throw coming for Leah Hall is no good. Kinsley Ferguson, by the way, coming in for Underwood. Gosshorn brings it up the court for HSTW, and then a throwaway. I think Ava Paulson thought Partlow was over in the right corner. She wasn't. She had moved more towards the left, or the right wing rather, and it's a turnover for the Lady Vikes with 4:35 left here in the third. All with it out top, right side. Kinsley Ferguson, Elaine Jacobson again got behind her defense. The second defender wasn't there to collapse and help, and Jacobson grows this to 11. It's the largest lead of the night for Underwood at 34-23. Knopp across half court. Will hand it off Ellie Peterson. Peterson driving in, picks up her dribble. Loose ball. Jacobson got a hand on it. Jacobson gets the steal. And here comes Underwood again. They can just suffocate you defensively and create opportunities offensively. Humphrey to Hall in the lane. Jacobson trying to make the extra feed. It was tipped. Kinsley Ferguson got to it. Hall back to Jacobson. It was going to be too tall, but there was a bump down low, I think, on Gosshorn. That's been a physical matchup all night. And that's the third on Delaney Gosshorn. She will now come out of the game. Sadie Paulson will come back in. Fourth team foul on HSTW. Underwood will bring Allie Fletcher in for Leah Hall. As Humphrey inbounds, swings it to Jacobson, out to Fletcher. Left wing back in the lane, Jacobson, little turnaround shot, no good. Fighting for her own rebound, can't quite get it. But it was last touched by Partlow out of bounds. Will stay with Underwood. So now Humphrey again will inbound underneath the basket. Humphrey bounces it right side. Hall. They'll go right wing. Fletcher out top. Ferguson three. No good. Bodies on the floor for the rebound. It was won by Fletcher. Put back no good by Jacobson. And that time, rebound tracked down by Riley Knopp. And HSTW trying to get this back down to single digits. Sadie Paulson had a step on Humphrey for a moment. Kick out Knopp. Left side three is good. They needed that one. And it's 34-26. Underwood leading. 3:05 left here in the third. Humphrey, right side. Tyler Hall. Kind of a quiet night for her offensively. Just 2 points. Contested shot. Ferguson blocked by HSTW. That was Ava Paulson that got it. Partlow got the rebound and then stolen away by Tyler Hall. What happening there? Hall can't get the turnaround shot to go. Partlow comes up with the rebound, and up and down the floor we go here in Avoca. Paulson to Partlow. Left side Knopp, but a timeout taken by Coach Jill Vanderhoof. HSTW down 8, 34-26 Underwood leading. 2:38 left in the third. We're back in a moment on KMA 916.
When you go home, you'll feel good about what you did, and you know you're doing it for the kids. If they don't have us, they don't have these games.
34-26, Underwood leading AHSTW in this Western Iowa Conference girls battle. And the girls game has been a fun one. The boys game could be even more fun tonight. AHSTW, of course, returns a lot from a really good team last year. Underwood could surprise some people in the WIC as well this year. Grayson Partlow with the basketball for AHSTW. Not anymore because she traveled. And the turnover back to Underwood. That was a big possession for the Lady Vikes. They've trailed most of this game by about 5 to 10 points. So Fletcher with it, going left to right. Will kick out right side. Haley Stengel, who's into the game. They give it to Humphrey out top. Humphrey got a screen, goes to Fletcher. Fletcher drives in left to right. Contested shot. No good. Out of bounds. And back to AHSTW it goes. Substitutions coming in for AHSTW. Looks like Ella Langer will come in for Grayson Partlow. AHSTW has the basketball. Pressure by Underwood on the inbound. AHSTW gets it across Langer. Langer weaved through two defenders. Kicked out Peterson. Now Knopp. Step in. Jumper free throw line. Missed wide right. Rebound by Kinsley Ferguson. Ferguson with it out top, being guarded by Peterson. Right side alley, Fletcher gets a screen from Ferguson. Kind of an errant dribble. Wanted to feed it into Humphrey, but lost control of the dribble, and that doomed that one. It's a turnover for Underwood as Humphrey will come out. Tyler Hall comes in. With 1:39 left in the third, HSTW trying to trim this lead down even more. Peterson kind of walked herself into a trap, got out of it though. AHSW's got to get it across. They did with about a second left on the 10. Sadie Paulson's got it now out top for the Lady Vikes. In the lane, Peterson, two defenders collapse. She draws the foul. She'll go to the free throw line with Ellie Peterson. So Peterson, who's got 3 points tonight, gets bumped in the paint. That's on Tyler Hall. It is her first. And free throw opportunities on the way. First one is good. Down to a 7-point game. HSTW 1-2 on the year under the guidance of head coach Jill Vanderhoof. They start the year with losses to Woodbine and Cam, as that one is good. Did notch a win over Riverside on Tuesday night. 34-28. Underwood, meanwhile, lost to Lewis Central, beat Shenandoah so far this year. Tyler Hall with it out top. Setting up the offense. We'll go right side, Kinsley Ferguson. In the lane, Carly Nelson. Kick out, Tyler Hall. Hall drives in. Shot is good and one. Kind of an awkward shot from Tyler Hall there. She started low and worked her way up on the shot form. It's effective. Kind of like she shot-putted that shot, so to speak. That foul was on Ava Paulson, her first. And Hall can't finish the old-school three-point play. Nelson and Paulson fight for the rebound. Jump ball. The arrow goes to HSTW. 58 seconds left here in the third quarter. 36-28. Advantage Underwood. HSW brings it across. Paulson to Partlow. Back out. Langer, runner. Ooh, they're going to call a foul. It looked like maybe it was all ball, but they say nope, foul on the run by on the runner of Ella Langer. So put Langer at the free throw line. That's on Tyler Hall. It's her second. And Langer misses the front end. Still an 8-point game. Again, this is just kind of teetered between about a 6 and a 10-point margin all night. Can't do anything there. Both free throws missed. Paulson did get the rebound, though, and HSTW with a reset out to Langer. Langer now in the lane. Peterson being guarded by Hall. Kicks out long, two. No good. That was from Ava Paulson. It's into the hands of Kinsley Ferguson. And Underwood with 30 seconds left in the quarter brings it up and across. Shot clock turned off. Ferguson to Tyler Hall. Hall, 2 dribbles, hands off Haley Stengel. They'll go far right side, Kinsley Ferguson in the lane. Carly Nelson, 2 defenders collapse. Nelson turned around, had the shot blocked as she went up. Ferguson got back to it, but a jump ball created. Ferguson thought she had got it away, but they called jump ball. It ends up staying with Underwood. 14 seconds left in the quarter. Hall's inbound. Back to it came Fletcher. 2 defenders on her. Went up strong. Misses the shot. Rebound Peterson. Down to 10 left in the quarter. HSTW a chance to trim this lead down to 5. Paulson, there's a 3. Langer. It'd be a big one. It's no good off the iron. Kinsley Ferguson gets the rebound. That would have cut it down to 5 going into the 4th, but it stays at an 8-point margin. 36-28. Underwood leading as we go to the final frame here on KMA 960 Shenandoah.
Dave Lyon Towing and Repair has been serving the Underwood area for over 40 years. They offer 24-hour light and heavy-duty towing and recovery, including a rotator, winch equipment, wreckers, and flatbeds to serve you. They're available for repair on cars and trucks Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Located at 134th Street in Underwood, when you need a lift or repair work, call Dave Lyon Towing and Repair of Underwood, Iowa, 712-566-2317. Not the biggest, just the best.
Drop in to the Do Drop In for fantastic daily food specials. For lunch on Monday, chicken fried steak. Tuesday is Taco Tuesday. Wednesday is a wild card. Thursday, bacon cheeseburger, fries, and chocolate cake. And Friday is a sirloin steak sandwich. And for supper specials, on Thursday it's roasted chicken and Friday prime rib. Open 11:30 till 9 weekdays, till 2 Friday and Saturday, and closed Sundays. Drop in to the Do Drop In McClellan for great family food and drinks with friends.
Here in Avoca tonight, Trevor Mader with you on KMA 960 Shenandoah. And it's 36-28. Underwood leading HSTW as we start the 4th. HSTW does have the basketball. Ella Langer with it right now. Gives it to Riley Knopp. Goes left side, Sadie Paulson. 2 dribbles. Back to Grayson Partlow. Partlow got picked up defensively. Contact. Are they going to call a foul? They are. It's on Leah Hall, who got a little too much contact. I think Underwood thought they were about to play a jump ball, but did not, or at least did not get the benefit of that call. And HSTW still with a chance to cut this lead down. In the lane, Gosshorn got picked up by 2 defenders. Now Gosshorn with it out top, drives in, runner from her. She got by defenders, no good. Jacobson got the rebound because, of course, she did. She's been fantastic all night on the glass for Underwood. That's what they're going to need all year from her. Humphrey with it out top. 20 on the shot clock for Underwood. Again, the newly added shot clock has not been a factor so far in this one tonight. Wanted to go in the lane to Hall, did Underwood, but it's stolen away by Ella Langer. They'll bring it up and across with Delaney Gosshorn. Gosshorn gets a high screen from Langer. Now Partlow with it out top, drove in, kick out Langer, right side Knopp, far right side Gosshorn 3, no good. That looked good, but it wasn't. And the rebound is won by Aaliyah Humphrey in the corner. 6:27 left here in this one, no scoring so far in the 4th quarter. Still 36-28. Humphrey drives in on Knopp. Tough shot, up and in. Aaliyah Humphrey and one coming her way. Makes it 38-28. She'll go to the line. The foul on Riley Knopp, her 3rd. Humphrey with 15 on the night. Can't make it 16. She misses that free throw. Free throws have been a problem for Underwood. Not just tonight, but last year that was something that bit them at times. With it is Pauls with Langer. Now they'll go Knopp. Knopp to Sadie Paulson. Right side Langer. Contested shot. Tough shot. No good. Tyler Hall there to get the rebound. And here comes Underwood. Hall to Ambrose to the top of the key. Goes to to Hall, rather, who drives in. Leah Hall had a path cleared for underhand layup, good. And Leah Hall makes it a 40-28 lead. First 4 of the quarter for the Eagles. Left side, Paulson. 2 dribbles, goes to Langer, back in the lane. Gosshorn trying to get big. Tough shot, no good. Tyler Hall with the rebound. Underwood's defense has been swarming when AHSTW gets to the glass tonight. Again, a little runner from Leah Hall, no good, but Elizabeth Jacobson cleans it up, gets the rebound of the putback. 6 in a row for Underwood, and that's going to force an AHSTW timeout. Largest lead of the game for Eagles at 42-28. We're back in a moment on KMA 960.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too for future employment. No experience necessary. We will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Pierce Communications in Southwest Iowa is putting their full support behind the student athletes in tonight's broadcast. The local
KMA 960, we're also on the KMA Extreme online, KMAland.com. We'll have the boys game coming up after that one. That one's going to be a lot of fun, I feel like. This one's been fun, though, too. HSTW basketball out of the timeout. Here's a 3, Grayson Partlow, no good. Underneath, Langer got the rebound. Putback is good. Makes it 42-30. So HSTW stops what had been a 6-0 Underwood run in the lane. Jacobson tried to split 2 defenders, goes up and gets the foul call. And Elizabeth Jacobson will go to the free throw line for 2 free throw opportunities. She makes the first one. Jacobson now up to 10 on the night. Jacobson's second one good. Give her 11 on the evening. It's back to a 44-30 lead. They didn't put those on the scoreboard. Now they do. Jacobson will come out for Underwood. Both these teams have ran about 7 or 8 deep tonight. HSTW only suits 10, and so far 8 of those girls have played tonight. Peterson in the lane, foul on the floor before she went up. And that one is on Haley Stengel, who's into the game in relief of Elizabeth Jacobson right now, and Stengel picks up the foul. It is the 4th team foul on Underwood. HSTW by 7, so Underwood's going to be in the bonus the rest of the way. There's Ava Paulson, kicks out to Sadie Paulson, near half court, has to track it down now to Peterson. Peterson to Partlow. Partlow drives in, kick back out. Peterson, now they'll go out top, swinging around the perimeter. Knopp, Paulson, Partlow. Partlow picked up her dribble, goes to Ava Paulson, being guarded by Humphrey. Shot was deflected by Humphrey. Tyler Hall able to get the rebound out of that. And Underwood will bring it across with Humphrey running point. Under 4 to go. And the Eagles have grown their lead to 14, trying to make it more. Hall split 2 defenders, went up, draws the foul. And Tyler Hall will now go to the free throw line with 2 opportunities coming her way. Hall, a standout multi-sport athlete for Underwood, of course, state medalist in track. Helped the Eagles get to state in soccer. She buries the first free throw. Ferguson and Fletcher now in. Ambrose and Leah Hall will come out on the Underwood side. Underwood's ran about 8 deep tonight, too. Hall can't get the second one to roll in. Rebound won by Ellie Peterson. Not that she really had to find anybody for it. 45-30, 3.5 to go. Here's a left side 3, good from Sadie Paulson. She's got the last 5 for HSTW now, 45-33. with 3:20 remaining. Ferguson to Tyler Hall. Goes Stengel. Far right side. Here's a three. Ferguson and out, no good. Rebound to Ava Paulson. They'll bring it across with Knopp. Now Sadie Paulson with it, left to right. They'll go to Ava Paulson, swing in the lane. Nicely read by Humphrey. She crashed as soon as they swung it into Riley Knopp. Humphrey was there for the steal. Now Ferguson behind the defense, got blocked by Peterson. Gets the rebound back, though, does Ferguson. Put back no good. Bodies all over the place, and that time Ellie Peterson tracks down the rebound. 2:37 to go, 45-33. Throw out top, chased down by Paulson. Pass to Sadie. Paulson was too tall. Paulson and Sadie had cut just a second after Ava threw it. If she wouldn't have cut, that would have probably been a good pass. But instead it's a turnover. Underwood will bring Jacobson back in. Looks like they'll bring Ferguson out. Jordan Reimer into the game as well right now for Underwood. We've got a whistle. And a stoppage. Not really sure what they were, why they stopped it, but they did, and now we're back underway, and Underwood's got the basketball. Kinsley Ferguson within the lane. Aaliyah Humphrey. Humphrey, a couple of strong dribbles, misses the shot. Reimer, rebound and putback, no good. Jacobson, rebound and putback is good. And it's now 47-33 Underwood. 2 minutes to go. Loose ball on the floor. Humphrey tracks it down. Humphrey running it out, up the lane and in. And Aaliyah Humphrey with 17 on the night has made it 49-33. Underwood has just suffocated AHSTW here in this fourth quarter. And really in the second half in whole. Gossler, nice move to get around her defender, lays it in. Kind of pump faked, so to speak. On that one, did Delaney Gossler and puts it up and in. It's 49-35. This was a 23-17 Underwood edge in the second half, but it feels like so much more. It's out of bounds, back to AHSTW. 1:25 to go. And AHSTW will go to the sidelines, as will Underwood. We've got timeout on the floor. We're back in a moment on KMA 960.
Dave Lyon Towing and Repair has been serving the Underwood area for over 40 years. They offer 24-hour light and heavy-duty towing and recovery, including a rotator, winch equipment, wreckers, and flat.
.125 left in this one. Trevor Mader with you here at Town KMA 960, online KMAland.com as well. And Underwood just hovered around like a 5 to 10 point game, and then you look up and Underwood up by 14 in the final minute of this one. Ellie Peterson with the basketball on the inbound for HSTW. Gossler now far right corner in the lane. Peterson, tough left hand shot, no good. Aaliyah Humphrey with the rebound for Underwood. She brings it across. Here's Reimer. Nice job getting her defender to leave her feet. Drove in. Shot was deflected. Peterson ended up with it. And Reimer and Peterson fight for it. Jump ball. And the arrow. Well, unless there's. Yeah, okay, they will say jump ball. And the arrow will go to HSTW. Now, my stats unofficial tonight because we had a little technical difficulties at the beginning. That took some of my attention, but Leah Humphrey, 17 points, 6 rebounds, 5 steals on the night. Down to a minute to go in the lane. Gosshorn kicks out. Here's a jumper, free throw line, good from Ella Langer. And it's 49-37 with less than a minute to go. Humphrey almost stolen away. Fletcher and Langer fighting for it, and they'll get Langer with the bump. With 38 seconds left this one. So Underwood on their way to moving to 2-1 on the year. Of course, the Eagles, if not the favorite in the WIC, definitely up there. They'll get Riverside coming up next Tuesday night. Here's free throw coming from Allie Fletcher. She makes it. It was a front end of a 1-1, so she'll get a second one. Fletcher gets in the scorebook. AHSTW, meanwhile, gets Cam Manning on Tuesday night. Next one from Fletcher. Good as well. 51-37, 35 ticks to go. Here's Knopp with it. Gave it to Langer, back to Knopp. Now out top with it, Peterson, far right corner. Gosshorn three blocked by Jacobson. Elizabeth Jacobson defensively is going to give a lot of teams headaches throughout the year. She's got 4 blocks by my tally. Gosshorn in the lane, Peterson. Humphrey was contesting that shot a little too much. She gets called for the foul. And Ellie Peterson will go to the free throw line. When I talked to Underwood head coach Andy Van Fossen earlier this week, actually it would have been later last week, he told me, we're going to have to hang our hat on defense early in the year as we figure out the offense. Peterson knocks down the first one. They've got Elizabeth Jacobson, who's got some height to her. Leah Humphrey does a little bit of everything, offensively and defensively. Peterson misses the second one. Gosshorn got the rebound. Down to 15 seconds to go. Gosshorn pass deflected by Humphrey into the hands of Paulson, and then deflected, stolen away Jacobson. Down to the final 10 seconds. Humphrey had a look. Instead, he'll pull it out and dribble out the clock. And Underwood picks up the win tonight, 51-38. Double digits for Humphrey and Jacobson. 15 apiece for each of them. Gives Underwood the 51-38 victory. Well, the boys' game coming up here in a little bit. Meanwhile, we're going to step aside right now, where we're going to hear from Lewis Central alum Max Duggan. He's playing in the Big 12 championship game tomorrow with TCU. Of course, Max had a phenomenal year. Had a chance to catch up with him earlier on this week, so we're going to hear that interview. When we come back, we will get you set for the second half of Underwood AHSTW. The second half is doubleheader in the boys' game of Underwood AHSTW on KMA 960 and online at KMAland.com. Welcome back to Avoca here on KMA 960 Shenandoah and online KMAland.com. Trevor Mader with you here tonight. We've got the nightcap of our doubleheader in Western Iowa Conference action. It is Underwood and AHSTW in boys play. This one should be a fun one. Both teams 1-0 on the year. Underwood coming in. They got an impressive 50-plus point win over Shenandoah. Meanwhile, AHSTW took care of Riverside earlier on this week to start their year 1-0. And HSTW was the team to beat in the Western Iowa Conference last year. Felt like they had a state tournament-capable team. Got to a sub-state final and then ran into a really, really good West Harrison team. Maybe a loss that was a little bit of an upset from an outside perspective. But HSTW returning a lot of really good pieces from last year's team. They did lose their leading scorer from that squad in Raiden Groby. Ready to get things going here tonight. Starting lineup for HSTW's Cole Scheffler, Luke Sternberg, Nick Denning, Kyle Sternberg, and Braden Lund. We'll have the Underwood starting lineup for you here in just a moment as HSTW gets the tip and we're underway. Denning will go right side Scheffler. He's a fun player to watch as Scheffler. They give to Lund. Lund dribbled in, lost it. Josh Ravlin for Underwood at the steal. For Underwood, it's Josh Ravlin, Alex Ravlin, Mason Boothby, Jack Van Fossen, and Luke Seidler. Very athletic group for the Eagles in the lane. Ravlin jump stop off his knee. Goes the basketball out of bounds. And a turnover to HSTW. Those are going to be key tonight. There's going to be some points scored. Both these teams want to get up and down the floor. And there's another turnover. That time the pass behind Scheffler from Sternberg. Out of bounds and back to Underwood. One thing to think about with these two teams early in the year, both of them made pretty deep postseason runs in football. Of course, Underwood went to the semifinals. HSTW was in the quarterfinals. There's Ravlin, and knew he was about to travel, trying to kick it out to Seidler, but gets called for the walk, and we have had 3 turnovers in the first 3 possessions. This game struggling to find a rhythm through the first 45 seconds. No score. HSTW breaks the pressure, and another travel. That one is on Luke Sternberg. He knew he had broke the trap. Took the extra step, though. And 4 turnovers in the first 53 seconds of this game. Bringing it up and across Mason Boothby for Underwood. Boothby gets a high screen, Van Fossen, who then cut in. Double team, though, was Boothby. Kicks it to Seidler. Seidler dribbles top of the key. Handoff, Van Fossen, left wing. Being guarded by Lund. Van Fossen in. Picked up. Kicks it out. Josh Ravlin with it now on the left side. Now we'll go to Alex Ravlin, far left corner. Swing it out. Seidler, top of the key. Drives in on Sternberg. Lost it, but he's fouled as he lost it. And a little bit of a break there for Underwood. That foul on Braden Lund, his first. Minute 23 in, still no score. Boothby on the inbound will go way out top, Josh Ravlin. In the lane now, Van Fossen swings it out left side. 3 is good from Luke Seidler. Nice job getting the defense to collapse. And it's 3-zip Underwood. The Eagles on the board first. Sternberg to Lund. Lund gets the block and one. Seidler made contact. I think Seidler thought he was in spot to draw a charge, to no avail. So the foul on Seidler puts Braden Lund at the free throw line. The chance at the old school 3-point play. First foul for Seidler and Underwood. Lund makes the first one, makes what's the only one, and it's 3-3. Here in this one, Boothby to Ravlin, that being Alex Ravlin. They tried to swing it in the lane. Van Fossen, it was deflected. Scheffler ends up with the steal. Sternberg thought about pulling up. Instead, Denning behind the defense. Kick out Lund. They love to drive inside, get the defense to collapse, and kick it out. Sternberg lost it on the floor for a moment. It's still on the floor. Denning's got it. Bodies all over the place. We're fighting for it madly, and a jump ball is signaled, and it'll go to Underwood. So the Eagles with possession, 3-3 5:42 left here in the first quarter. Boothby right side, Josh Ravlin. Ravlin being guarded fiercely by Scheffler. Scheffler just won't let him go. Ravlin went up, and was he fouled going up? I think he was. HSTW does a really good job backside helping. And that time, the help was there, just a little too aggressive. It was Scheffler that gets called, his first. Josh Ravlin gets the first one to roll in. 4-3 advantage Underwood. Eagles under head coach Brad Bloom. Misses the second one. Rebound into the hands of Kyle Sternberg, who's coming off a fantastic football season. Here's a three long. No good. Too long. Nice position on the rebound by Luke Sternberg. Up. No good. Josh Ravlin tracks down the rebound for Underwood. Van Fossen gets trapped into a corner. Double teamed. Got it away. It was off the hands of Luke Sternberg, out of bounds, and it'll stay with Underwood. So Underwood maintains possession with 5:07 left in the first quarter. They inbound it way into the backcourt with Mason Boothby. Now Josh Ravlin right side being guarded by Scheffler. Out top Seidler. Seidler being bumped by Sternberg. That being Kyle Sternberg. Picks up his dribble. Goes left side Boothby. Boothby, high post, Van Fossen. Van Fossen being guarded by Lund, trying to back him up, works around the defender and lays it in. Nice job splitting Lund and Sternberg by Van Fossen, and it's 6-3 advantage Underwood. 4:40 left here in the first quarter. HSTW gets it across, about 1 second to spare. Scheffler drives in and gets fouled. The one thing that the shot clock is going to, I think, help in terms of, there's a lot of things going to help, but one thing that it'll help officials with, too, is, the 10-second half-court call. If, I get across half-court within 10 seconds, that's going to help take away any leniency there might be in. First free throw, no good by Cole Scheffler. By the way, that foul on Alex Ravlin. Next one from Scheffler is good. 6-4. We did have a substitution moments ago. We'll get that sorted out for you in just a moment. Looks like Ryan Wiedemeyer coming in for Luke Sternberg on the AHSTW side here. Seidler with it to Boothby. Boothby back to Seidler. Passes in front of him. He got it back. Gets trapped in a double team. Kicks out Josh Ravlin. Ravlin dribble drive. Swing out right side. Quarter three. Boothby is too long. And rebound into the hands of Braden Lund. Sternberg jump step through the defense, lays it up and in. That was pretty nifty from Kyle Sternberg. Good job moving the ball. And we're tied at 6. In the lane, Van Fossen goes corner. Boothby, three is good. Inside out game starting to heat up for Underwood, and it's 9-6 in favor of the Eagles. Scoreboard shows 6-9, by the way. That's kind of nice. Here's Lund with it right side. Drives in hard. Got it to Wiedemeyer. I don't know that he planned on doing it the way he did. It fell out of his hands into Wiedemeyer's. Misses a shot. Van Fossen gets the rebound. Now Seidler with it left wing. One dribble back to Ravlin right side. In the lane, Van Fossen being guarded by Lund. That's a matchup to watch tonight, and Van Fossen wins that one. And it's 11-6 edge to Underwood. 3:05 left here in the quarter. HSTW breaks the half-court pressure. In the lane, Lund. It was blocked by Van Fossen, who comes up with, that was all ball by Jack Van Fossen on the swat. And here comes Underwood the other way. Left side, here's a three. Ravlin, bang! And that's going to prompt an Underwood, or an HSTW timeout now, as Underwood with 8 in a row has taken a 14-6 lead. We're back in a moment on KMA 960.
Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too for future employment. No experience necessary. We will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us.
Welcome back to Avoca here on KMA 960 and online KMAland.com. Trevor Mader with you here tonight. Huge thanks to Danny as well for helping us out with the video stream that you're watching either at KMAland.com or on the Underwood Schools YouTube channel. Thanks to our partnership with Fuller Digital Solutions. Underwood with the last 8. 14-6 they lead. 3 moments ago by Alex Ravlin grew that. So far tonight, the matchup to watch has been in the lane. And we've got a technical on AHSTW out of that timeout. Puts Mason Boothby at the free throw line. I didn't catch what the technical was. Boothby missed the first one, made the second one. And Underwood gets the ball back, so 15-6. So it's a 9-0 Underwood run. Seidler with it now for Underwood. Goes to Josh Ravlin. Kick out Seidler. Had a step on his defender. Lost the ball. Scheffler there to clean it up and get the steal. Here's Kyle Sternberg bringing it up and across for AHSTW. Sternberg to Lund. Lund thought about pulling up from the left side. Now we'll drive it on Van Fossen. Kick out right side. Wiedermeyer. 3. Bang! They needed that one. Again, that inside-out game going to be big for both these teams tonight with the playmakers they have. Stops the 9-0 Underwood run, cuts it down to 15-9. 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Boothby traveled. The Sternbergs did a good job trapping him on the corner. And he took an extra step. And HSTW gets it back with 2 minutes left here in the frame. Court pressure by Underwood. HSW gets it across. Right side, Wiedermeyer just hit a 3. Will go Scheffler, far right side. Sternberg, jumper, no good from about 10 feet. Fights for his own rebound, that being Luke Sternberg. I think they're going to get Jack Van Fossen with the foul on that. And it'll stay with HSW. They call it jump ball, no foul. But it stays with HSW. Quick bounce pass in. Lund did a good job of getting to the hoop, and Braden Lund lays one up and in. An easy one for him. Last 5 to HSTW, and it's 15-11. New face into the game for Underwood. Josh Ravlin with the basketball right now. Here's Van Fossen, high post. Being guarded by Lund. Van Fossen trying to get space, blocked by Sternberg. Rebound, though, into the hands of Owen Larson. Now here's a 3, no good from Boothby. And Braden Lund comes up with the rebound. Sternberg got the block that was key in that sequence, and now a layup up and in from Kyle Sternberg. And it's a 7-0 run for HSTW to make it 15-13 the other way. Seidler traveled. Underwood a little out of sorts now, and they'll bring Seidler out. Josh Ravlin will come back, or Alex Ravlin, rather, will come back in. 1:01 left here in the quarter. 7-0 run for HSTW has cut this down to a 2-point margin. They were down 9 just a few minutes ago. There's Lund with it right side. Sees 2 defenders on him. Gives it inside. Luke Sternberg misses the shot. Rebound by Owen Larson. For Underwood, 40 seconds left here in the quarter. Left side, Alex Ravlin drives it hard to the hoop. Trying to make the extra pass. Van Fossen. Van Fossen up strong. Did a good job double clutching and not going up right away. Got a defender to leave his feet, then went up. Van Fossen was 6, and it's 17-13. Underwood with 25.7 left in the quarter. Shot clock turned off. Cole Scheffler gets it in the backcourt, and he'll bring it across. Left side, Ryan Wiedermeyer. Back to Scheffler. HSTW going to play for the final shot of the quarter, I would think. Scheffler dribbling left to right, being guarded out top by Alex Ravlin. Down to 10 in the quarter. Swings it inside Sternberg. Sternberg picks up 2 defenders, misses the shot. Van Fossen rebound with 4. 2. Here's a full court heave. Boopy, it is off the iron, too strong. And that is how the quarter ends. So a fun first frame. Underwood on top 17-13 as we go to the second here on KMA 960 Shenandoah.
Second out. Try it. I think you really like it. I tried it, and so here I am 17 years later. I love it.
Welcome back to Avoca here at KMA 960 Shenandoah. Trevor Mader with you here tonight. Western Iowa Conference boys basketball battle. Fun first quarter in AHSTW and Underwood. Two teams going to be near the top of the WIC this year. Right now, Underwood on top of the scoreboard, 17-13 as we start the second quarter. It's HSTW basketball. Braden Lund dribble drive in, draws the foul, and he'll get 2 free throws coming his way. Of course, HSTW rolled through the WIC last year. Didn't really have many challenges in the regular season. Got to a sub-state final, ran into a West Harrison squad that had their number that night. His first free throw from Lund is good. They returned 4 of their 5 starters from last year's team. The only one that didn't return was Raiden Groby, who was their leading scorer. Lund, their top leading returning scorer from a year ago, misses the second one. Rebound fumbled around. Nick Denning ended up with it. Van Fossen had it for a moment, gets it to Lund. Lund, 2 defenders on him, puts up a contested shot and lays it in. How about Nick Denning doing a good job muscling his way to that rebound to set that up. And it's 17-16 advantage Underwood. Boothby right side. Goes to Josh Rabwood. Now high post, Van Fossen. One strong dribble. Lund picking him up. Kicks it back out. Rabwood on the run. It got poked away. Van Fossen got to it. Denning and Van Fossen fight for the jump ball. And that arrow is going to go to HSTW. I sense this game might get a little chippy. And actually, check that. The arrow goes to Underwood. They don't have an arrow on the scoreboard here, and where we're set up in the bleachers, I can't see the possession light. 7:17 left in the half. 12 on the shot clock for Underwood. They inbound into the right corner. Rabwood back in the lane. Larson had it popped away as he went up. Got it back and then gets fouled. Be on the floor, but it's a new shot clock on that. So Underwood, oh, it was on Luke Sternberg. Underwood now will inbound underneath the basket. Boothby out top. Alex Rabwood on the left side. Boothby comes out near the Viking logo to get it. Gets a high screen from Josh Rabwood, who then gets the basketball. Van Fossen, Rabwood on cut. Nobody was there as Alex Rabwood cut in and lays one in, and it's 19-16. Underwood will apply pressure on the HSTW inbound. Scheffler brings it up to Lund. Lund, long pass. Luke Sternberg, right wing three, in and out, no good. Van Fossen tracks down the board. That would have tied it, but instead Underwood a chance to grow their lead. Here's Josh Rabwood the other way. Picks up his dribble, pass to Boothby. In the lane, Van Fossen. Van Fossen being guarded by Sternberg. Denning backside help, got a hand on it. Now Larson with it, swings it out left side. Rabwood, Rabwood dribble drive in, blocked. Scheffler went up tall on the backside help, got the swat. And here comes HSTW the other way. Hard to the hoop, Sternberg misses it on the layup. Ball on the floor, Denning got to it. There's Kyle Sternberg, hard to the rack. He's fouled. His body's hit the deck. There might be a slick spot on the floor they need to tend to. As Jack Van Fossen comes up in a little bit of agony. As Kyle Sternberg will go to the free throw line. That foul on Owen Larson, his second. Sternberg's first free throw good. And it's 19-17. Seidler will come in for Larson. Wiedemeyer will come in for Scheffler. .604 left in the half. The next free throw from Sternberg is there. Back down to a 1-point deficit at 19-18. Seidler goes to Boothby. Boothby, runner no good. Lund gets the rebound. Here's Sternberg, that being Kyle Sternberg, across half court. Pass left side. Denning will pull up from downtown. No good. Missed it long. Rebound swatted into the hands of Alex Ravwood. Now Underwood brings it across half court. Ravwood, drive it in. Just put his head down and goes hard to the hoop. Misses the shot. Kyle Sternberg with the rebound. And we're going up and down the floor so far here in the second quarter. Sternberg up, no good, and he was fouled on the floor anyway. So I think they're going to call on the floor, and that's on Boothby. And it was on the floor. It's a 16th foul, by the way, on Underwood. So one more would put AHSTW in the bonus for the rest of the half. Sternberg looking for now on the inbound. Went to Wiedemeyer, but it was tipped and stolen away by Jack Van Fossen. Here comes Boothby the other way. Now to Seidler. Seidler feeds Van Fossen high post. Two defenders there. Right back to Seidler. Seidler dribbles in. Back to Van Fossen out top. Left side Ravwood. Ravwood has step on Wiedemeyer. Two defenders were there, and Ravwood goes up and draws the foul. And Alex Ravwood, who's coming off a fantastic football season, in which he led the Eagles to a state semifinal appearance, makes the free throw, and it's a 20-18 lead. We're tied at 6, and then since then, Underwood has led the whole way, by as many as 9. It's now up to a 3-point lead. Alex Ravwood with 7 for them at the moment. Makes it 21-18. Sternberg breaks the pressure, goes left side Lund. Lund will drive in on Van Fossen. High step, shot is up, and Braden Lund with 10. Like I said, that matchup of Lund on Van Fossen tonight, that's a fun one. 21-20. As Boothby brings it across left side, Ravwood. Got a screen from Seidler. Poked away, though, by Luke Sternberg. HSTW with a run out. Sternberg hard to the hoop. Up and no good. Lund rebound. Putback is good. And it's 22-21. Braden Lund with 12 for HSTW. And the Vikings with their first lead since early in this game. 4:18 left here in the first half. Swing it right side, Boothby. High post, Van Fossen. Thought about the step back. Now goes Seidler. Will go far right wing into the game for them is Garrett Lutt. Lutt going to play baseball at Iowa in the future. Has it right side. Driving in on Scheffler. Now he'll go Seidler. Might have got away with a walk. Loose ball. Scheffler Sternberg got a hand on it. Gets the steal. Then a throw out front. Creates contact and a foul on Underwood. Will put HSTW at the line for a 1-and-1. Cole Scheffler comes back in for Underwood, or for HSTW rather, but not before we get a timeout. 22-21 HSTW leading, 3:51 left here in the half on KAMA 960. Fun first half so far. 3:51 to go in the second quarter, and it is 22-21. HSTW leading Underwood in this Western Iowa Conference battle. Trevor Mader with you here tonight on KMA 960 and online, KMAland.com. We've a couple of doubleheaders for you tonight. I know Ethan Hewitt is in Stanton for Sidney Scanton. Nick Stavas in Council Bluffs for Lewis Central Red Oak. Free throws coming for Kyle Sternberg out of this timeout. Sternberg on the 1-and-1, missed it. Jack Van Fossen gets the board for Underwood, and Josh Ravlin will bring it up, but not before it's stolen away by Kyle Sternberg. He just picked that one off, lays it up and in, and draws the foul. Tough shot by Sternberg with a defender in pursuit, but he lays it through. He's got 8 on the night. It's now a 24-21 HSTW lead. They've scored the last 6. Sternberg has a chance to make it the last 7. And he does. He knocks that one through. 25-21. Sternberg will come to the bench, get a little bit of a breather. Looks like they'll bring Cole Scheffler in. 3:35 left here in the half. Ravlin, that being Josh Ravlin, tried to swing it out. It's stolen away by Luke Sternberg, who got a hand on it, now brings it across half court. Lund driving in, picks up his dribble left side. Wiedemeyer 3, hit one earlier, misses that one short. Long rebound into the hands of Josh Ravlin, a run out for Underwood. Lutt drives in on Lund, trying to create space. Tough shot, no good. Bodies all over the place for the rebound. Lutt muscled it away for a moment, but then Luke Sternberg tracks it down. And HSTW with it. They're fighting for every board so far, and you love to see it. Here's left side Wiedemeyer. Got a high screen. Scheffler will drive in. Wiedemeyer draws the foul. Can't get the bucket to go. But Ryan Wiedemeyer at the free throw line now for HSTW. A 7-0 Viking run. They were down by 9 early on in this game. Now they're up by 4, trying to add to this. 1-1. And the first one good from Wiedemeyer. Makes it 26-21. Luke Sternberg will get a breather. Kyle Sternberg, his brother, will come back in. Both good from Wiedemeyer, and it is 27-21. Underwood will bring it across with Alex Ravlin. Out top, Garrett Lutt with it. In the lane, Ravlin got behind the defense, that being Alex Ravlin. Goes up and draws the end one. Alex Ravlin with 9 on the night now. Has a chance to crack double figures if he can get a bucket here. That foul, the 5th on HSTW, was on Wiedemeyer. And Ravlin knocks it down. It's 27-24. Lund, jumper from him, no good. Josh Ravlin got the rebound, and then it's out of bounds, thrown out by Underwood. And HSTW will get it back. With 2:22 left here in the first half. Cole Scheffler will inbound it. Scheffler being guarded by Ravlin. Inbound to the backcourt, Kyle Sternberg. Sternberg, right side Wiedemeyer. Wiedemeyer goes far right side Lund. He'll launch a 3. It's good. Braden Lund, the lefty, with a nice shot. 30-24. Largest lead of the game for HSW. Lutt on a cut, goes up, misses a shot, but draws the foul, and Garrett Lutt will go to the charity stripe. So Lutt with free throw opportunities coming his way. A foul on Nick Denning, his second. First one no good from Garrett Lutt. Next one is good, and it's 30-25. Substitutions for Underwood. Larson will come in. They'll give Van Fossen a breather. That looks to be the only substitution. Sternberg gets it across to Wiedemeyer. Wiedemeyer being guarded by Larson. Contested shot, no good. Seidler gets the rebound, and then he's fouled, and that's the 7th on Underwood on HSTW. It was also on Lund, his 2nd. It's a 1-and-1 now. Coming up for Underwood with Luke Seidler at the free throw line, and I think Coach Gigi Harris is going to trust Braden Lund to stay out there. No good on the 1-and-1 by Seidler, and Sternberg gets the rebound. Minute 45 left in the half. Poked away from Scheffler into the hands of Lutt. Ravlin bringing it up, being guarded by Scheffler. Length of the floor, kicks out left side. Seidler will drive in. Seidler kick out Ravlin. Ravlin to Josh Ravlin. Drive in, runner no good. Kyle Sternberg, another rebound. Out front to Scheffler. Scheffler will pull it out. Wiedemeyer, minute 20 left here in the first half. Sternberg, 3, top of the key, in and out, no good. Rebound tipped around. It was like volleyball, and it's into the hands of one of the smaller guys on the floor, and Alex Ravlin. And Underwood will bring it up and over. Ravlin being guarded by Scheffler. Jump stop, deflected into the hands. Josh Ravlin, corner 3 is there. And it's a 2-point game at 30-28. Advantage HSTW with less than a minute left in the half. Scheffler to Sternberg. Now to Luke Sternberg. Had a step on his defender. Goes to the rack and lays it in. And it's back up to a 4-point HSTW lead at 32-28. Left side Lutt. As Larson trying to post up on Sternberg in the lane. Pass was behind Josh Ravlin out of bounds. I think him and Alex Ravlin ran into each other a little bit. And that doomed that one. Abe McIntosh coming in to see his first minutes of the night. Looks like Luke Sternberg will come out. 30 seconds left in the half. Shot clock turned off. HSTW up 4. The Vikings can play for the final shot of the half if they wish. Right now they're looking as if they might. Lund with it on the left side. One dribble, hands off to Scheffler. Now back to Lund. 10 on the game clock. Lund squared up for a moment. Will drive in with 6. Jump stop. Lots of contact. Lays it up. No good. And Braden Lund, I think, will get two free throws coming his way. He should get 2 free throws coming his way. And he will, with 4.4 left in the half. Luke Seidler picks up his 2nd foul. And Lund, who's got 15 already tonight, makes it 16. At 33-28. 4.4 left in the half. Next free throw from Braden Lund. No good, missed it short. Sternberg tried to tip it back in, can't get it. And then Scheffler got a steal, throws up a 3 at the horn, and it's no good. And that is how the half ends. So a fun first 16 minutes of basketball. HSTW on top 33-28 as we go to the break here on KMA 960 Shenandoah.
Dave Lyon Towing and Repair has been serving the Underwood area for over 40 years. They offer 24-hour light and heavy-duty towing and recovery, including a rotator, winch equipment, wreckers, and flatbeds to serve you. They're available for repair on cars and trucks Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Located at 134th Street in Underwood. When you need a lift or repair work, call Dave Lyon Towing and Repair of Underwood, Iowa. 712-566-2317. Not the biggest, just the best.
Drop in to the Do Drop In for fantastic daily food specials. For lunch on Monday, chicken fried steak. Tuesday is Taco Tuesday. Wednesday is a wild card. Thursday, bacon cheeseburger, fries, and chocolate cake. And Friday is a sirloin steak sandwich. And for supper specials, on Thursday it's roasted chicken and Friday prime rib. Open 11:30 till 9 weekdays, till 2 Friday and Saturday, and closed Sundays. Drop in to the Do Drop In McClellan for great family food and drinks with friends.
33-28, HSTW leading Underwood. It's been a fun Western Iowa Conference battle. 16 points from Braden Lund, leading all scorers. Lund has been a presence with 16 points, 4 rebounds. Kyle Sternberg, his teammate, 9 points and 4 rebounds. Underwood, meanwhile, led by 10 points from Alex Rablin. This was a 15-6 Underwood lead early. They led 17-13 after one quarter. And then AHSTW settled in. They eventually took a lead. They led by as many as 6 in this half, and they lead by 5 going into the break. Halftime here in Avoca tonight. We're going to step aside, play some previously recorded interviews from upon further review, and we come back. We'll have the second half of Underwood AHSTW on KMA 960. Getting ready to begin the second half here in Avoca tonight. Trevor Mader with you on KMA 960 Shenandoah Western Iowa Conference Battle. This has been a fun one so far, with AHSTW taking a 33-28 lead into the halftime break. They were up by as many, or they were down by as many as 9 at one point in the second half, or in the second quarter, and end up leading by as many as 6 in the second quarter, and now have a 5-point lead as we start the second half. It'll be Underwood basketball, and the Eagles will bring it up and across with Mason Boothby into the game. Here's Alex Ravlin back out top. Josh Ravlin had a step on his defender. Jumper, free throw line. Ravlin is no good. Took 2 bounces off. Braden Lund tracks down another rebound. And the other way, Sternberg fouled going up. He wanted to lay one in, and he gets contact drawn. I think Alex Ravlin made a business decision there. Sternberg might have wanted to dunk it, and Ravlin wasn't about to let that happen. Second foul on Ravlin. First free throw from Sternberg is good, and it's 34-28. Starters on the floor for both sides. Cole Scheffler, Nick Denning, Luke Sternberg, Kyle Sternberg, Braden Lund for HSTW as Sternberg buries them both. Josh Ravlin, Alex Ravlin, Mason Boothby, Jack Van Fossen, Luke Seidler for Underwood. Ravlin dribbling left to right in the lane, got Sternberg to leave his feet. Maybe put the shot up a second too late, and there's a foul on the floor after Jack Van Fossen hauled in the rebound. Cole Scheffler gets called for the foul. Van Fossen gets the inbound of the free throw line. Being guarded by Lund. Tough shot, threw it up, no good. Luke Sternberg with the rebound. Sternberg drives in, kick out Lund, left-handed three, bang! Braden Lund with 19 on the night, and it's a 10-point HSTW lead at 38-28. And a quick timeout taken by Underwood head coach Brad Bloom, as the Vikings are up by double digits. We're back in a moment on KMA 960.
Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too for future employment. No experience necessary. We will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Pierce Communications in Southwest Iowa is putting their full support behind the student athletes in tonight's broadcast. The local family-owned business provides complete solutions to your telecommunication needs. With competitive pricing, their team of technicians pay attention to every detail to ensure and provide high-quality workmanship. With fast availability.
First 5 out of the break have gone to HSTW. They lead 38-28. Underwood trying to regroup. They'll come out of this timeout. Mason Boothby with it out near the Viking logo. Right side Ravlin pass almost picked off by Luke Sternberg. Now they'll go corner Seidler. One dribble, back, bounce pass Ravlin. Little triangle action. Right side 3, Seidler no good on the pass for Van Fossen. Boothby came up with the rebound. Got it to Ravlin. Ravlin will swing it out. Josh Ravlin. In the lane, Van Fossen. 2 defenders were on it. It was stolen away by Scheffler. Out front, Luke Sternberg lays it up and in. And Luke Sternberg, kind of a quiet night for him offensively, only 4 points. Lays that one in, and it's 40-28. Seidler being guarded by Sternberg. Goes left side to Alex Ravlin. Right back to Josh Ravlin. Here's Alex. Thought about the 3. He'll drive in. Long 2 from him. No good. Left it short. Kyle Sternberg hauls down the rebound. Scheffler to Luke Sternberg. Drives in. Kick out. Kyle Sternberg. Step back 3. No good. And rebound by Van Fossen. Sternberg hit the floor. They let him play through. Swinging the lane to Van Fossen. No good. Fouled, though, by Sternberg. Van Fossen had 6 early points, and again, that matchup between Jack Van Fossen and Braden Lund, one to keep an eye on tonight. And early on, Van Fossen was winning that matchup. He was able to back Lund up a little bit, was flustering him on the defensive side for Van Fossen. Then Lund has found ways to get the ball and has had some outside looks go as well. That foul on Kyle Sternberg, his first. Free throw no good from Jack Van Fossen. Next one is good, though, and it's 40-29. That stops the 7-0 run that AHSTW had to start the second half. Extended pressure for Underwood's defense. Has Denning in a tough spot at the moment. Threw it away. Van Fossen and Scheffler fought for it. Scheffler, I don't know how, but he came up with it. And there's a whistle, and they're going to get Van Fossen with the foul on the battle for the basketball. That's the third on Van Fossen. That's a big one. Coach Bloom keeping him in for the time being. They inbound it way out left side, Braden Lund. Lund, I'd say the MVP of the game so far with 19 points. Far right side, Luke Sternberg. Now Kyle Sternberg swings at Scheffler. Right back, Kyle Sternberg. Drives in, jump step, kick out, left side, Lund. 3. That one's no good. And it's rebounded by Boothby. Driving in, Alex Ravlin swings it out left side, Seidler. They need something. That 3's no good. Lund gets the rebound for HSTW, and Sternberg will bring it up and over. Pass was behind Luke Sternberg, tracked it down, had to throw it away, and Alex Ravlin comes up with the steal. Seidler dribbling right along the timeline, gets it to Mason Boothby. 4:50 left in the third, 40-29 HSTW. Here's Van Fossen. 2 defenders collapse on him. Contested shot no good. They're going to say last touch by Sternberg as he got a hand on it. And it'll stay with Underwood. Nick Denning comes out. Ryan Wiedemeyer comes in for HSTW. Underwood on the inbound will go out to Alex Ravlin. Here's Seidler on the right side being guarded by Lund. Right side Boothby. In the lane, Van Fossen. Contested shot. Sternberg again went up tall. Lund gets the rebound out of that, and here comes HSTW. Scheffler across half court. Left side, Luke Sternberg. Flip for a moment, drives in, is good. From Sternberg, he's now got 6, and it's 42-29. And almost stolen away. Wiedemeyer got in the lane on the pass to Alex Ravlin, but tips it out of bounds. Stays with Underwood. They inbound into the backcourt with Boothby this time. Here's Ravlin. Driving in. Contested shot. Threw it up, I think, looking for contact. Didn't get it. And Braden Lund, another board for him in the second half. He's become a rebounding machine in the last few minutes. Sternberg to the rack. Lays it up and in. And Kyle Sternberg with 13. And another Underwood timeout as HSTW has opened this game up with an 11-1 run to start the second half. 44-29 our score. We're back in a moment on KMN at 16. It's an 11-1 HSTW run to start the second half. They now lead 44-29 here on KMA 960 and online at KMAland.com. Trevor Mader with you tonight. Underwood basketball out of the timeout. Owen Larson into the game. He had it for a moment. Now he hands it off Mason Boothby. Boothby way out top. Luke Seidler. Now go left side to Boothby. Van Fossen had two defenders collapse, kicks it back to Boothby, who hits a corner tray. That was what they were hoping for, was to get the defenders to move in and give Boothby an opportunity to get an open look. It's down to a 12-point deficit. The other way, though, Ryan Wiedemeyer, a three, in and out, no good. Luke Seidler gets the rebound. Van Fossen in the lane. Larson lays it up, and Owen Larson gets in the scorebook, and 5 quick ones for the Eagles. It's made this 44-34, so Underwood not going home yet. Cole Scheffler with the running point for AHSTW. Now left side Sternberg. Out top Luke Sternberg. Right side Wiedemeyer. Bounce pass to Luke Sternberg. Goes Scheffler left side. Scheffler, runner from him, no good. Bodies all over there for the rebound. Into the hands of Luke Seidler, Van Fossen rather. Now here's Seidler to Van Fossen. Larson got behind the defender, but the pass was a little in front. Sternberg ties him up, and it'll be a jump ball. We'll see Nick Denning come in on the AHSTW side for Luke Sternberg. Inbound out to Josh Rabbit. They go Boothby corner three. They need it. They got it. Beautifully drawn up. AHSTW's defense got caught in a bad spot. And Josh Rablin puts that one in. It's a 8-0 Underwood run, and it's 44-37 just like that. Sternberg with it out top. They'll go right side Scheffler. Looks like kind of an aggressive 2-3 look at the moment for Underwood defensively. Corner three, Denning, no good. More like left wing three, Denning, no good. Mason Boothby hauls in the board. Underwood can continue this run on this possession. Seidler, left side Van Fossen. Back to Boothby, out top Josh Rablin. Right corner, right wing, Seidler gets a high post, Larson. Picks up his dribble in the lane. Contested two, Larson, no good. Cole Scheffler tracks down the rebound for HSW. 90 left here in the quarter. Scheffler, turnaround, fan jumper is good. First field goal of the night for Cole Scheffler. Stops that run, and it's 46-37. He had a free throw earlier. He's now got 3 points. Ravlin driving in, jump stop, draws the double team, kick out Seidler. Seidler pickpocketed by Scheffler. Scheffler one-on-one with Booth. He goes behind the back to Denning, who lays it up and in. Cole Scheffler, are you kidding me with that pass? He went behind the back to Nick Denning, and when you get a behind-the-back pass like that, you got to lay it in, and he does. 48-37. Van Fossen misses the shot, rebounded by Wiedemeyer. Sternberg with it left side, that being Kyle Sternberg, out to Ryan Wiedemeyer. Wiedemeyer traveled. Wanted to go back to Scheffler. It actually might have been a good case for HSTW because Boothby had an open path to the hoop after getting the steal, but they blow it dead because of a travel. 36.1 left here in the third quarter. Boothby feeds Van Fossen. They'll kick Larson back to Ravlin left side. Under 30 left in the quarter. About a 1 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Larson, long two, in and out, no good. Seidler and Wiedemeyer fought for the rebound. There's a foul, and then Wiedemeyer, I think, took an elbow somewhere on the face. And you can tell by the way he's acting right now that didn't feel good. Underwood basketball. That was on Wiedemeyer, by the way. So injury to insult there, I guess. Van Fossen trying to bowl his way down low on Lund and gets fouled. He'll go to the line. So a free throws coming up for Jack Van Fossen. HSTW will make some substitutions. Looks like Luke Sternberg and Abe McIntosh will come in. Lund just picked up his third. I wonder if McIntosh isn't coming in for Lund. Last thing he wants to pick up a fourth foul right at the end of the quarter. Van Fossen knocks that one in. Sternberg comes in for Lund. McIntosh comes in. I believe Wiedemeyer is the body that comes out for HSTW. Meanwhile, Alex Ravlin comes in for Underwood. Luke Seidler comes out with 13.8 left in the quarter. Van Fossen makes the second one. It's 48-39 now. Van Fossen, who's playing with 3 fouls, will be checked out. Clock didn't start when they brought it up. They'll have to reset now. Luke Justin seeing his first moments of the night in for Underwood at the moment. 12.9 to go here in the third. 48-39 HSTW. Sternberg will roll the inbound into Scheffler. Scheffler bringing it across 10. Denning, 7. Back out Scheffler at the logo, 5. Scheffler kicks Sternberg. Deep 3 is no good. Rebound Scheffler. Putback is good. Cole Scheffler got it and just kind of instinctually threw one up with, just tenths of a second, I feel like, left on the clock. And Cole Scheffler, a nifty assist and a buzzer beater in that quarter, has helped HSTW grow their lead to 50-39. We're back in a moment with the fourth quarter on KMA 960. (50-39) AHSTW leading Underwood as we go to the fourth here on KMA 960 and online KMAland.com. Trevor Mader with you here tonight. HSTW basketball to start this final quarter. They swing in the lane. Kyle Sternberg draws a double team. Kick out Denning to Scheffler. Right side Luke Sternberg. Now high post Kyle Sternberg again draws 3 defenders. Here's Scheffler. 3 in and out, no good. A McIntosh rebound. He'll get in the scorebook with the rebound and the putback to make it 52-39. Now a loose ball. Boothby tracks it down for Underwood. Ball on the floor. It's eventually stolen away by Sternberg. That being Kyle Sternberg. That's out of bounds off of Boothby. Stays with HSTW. HSTW came out, looked a little flat. They were down 9. Haven't looked flat since then. Here's Denning to the cup. Lays it up and gets it to roll off the back of the glass. And Nick Denning, a quiet offensive night for him. He didn't have any points till the last couple of minutes. He's now got 4, and it's 54-39. 7 minutes to go. Josh Ravlin being guarded by Scheffler. Misses the shot. Rebound batted around. Still in the air. 1 finally, and here's a corner 3. Larson got the rebound. Boothby misses the 3 badly. Scheffler run out. McIntosh fouled from behind. And Abe McIntosh, who just scored moments ago, will go to the free throw line with an opportunity to add to that. One of a couple of broadcasts we've got for you today. Of course, we've got Red Oak Lewis Central as well. Stanton Sydney, all those going on. Free throw good for McIntosh. And it's 55-39. Misses that one short, does McIntosh. Man, Fossen gets the rebound. Van Fossen to Boothby. They'll go right side, Ravlin 3. They need something offensively. Misses it. Long rebound into the hands of Cole Scheffler. Out front, Sternberg slams it in. He wanted to do that earlier and got fouled from behind. That time doesn't. He lays it up and in, or didn't lay it up and in, he slammed it up and in, and it's 15 for him. 57-39 now our score with 6:17 to go. We got a foul on the floor the other way now. That one is assessed to Cole Scheffler, his third. Braden Lund will come back into the game. Lund with 19, Sternberg with 15. High post, Van Fossen draws a double team and gets fouled on the backside, helped by Kyle Sternberg. And Van Fossen will go to the free throw line. You look, Underwood hasn't really, it's not like they played bad down the stretch here. It's just AHSTW has made the plays that we saw that make so many times last year. Van Fossen gets into double figures there as he buries the free throw. He's got 10 on the night. The next one, good as well. Give him 11. 57-41, 6:07 to go in this one. Loose ball on the floor, stolen away. Well, Radwood had it for a moment. And then on the floor, the heads-up play of Luke Sternberg got it back, and AHSTW able to call a timeout out of that. And Coach Gigi Harris kind of laughing about that one on the sideline. 57-41 AHSTW, 5:57 left. Turn Cam in on 16. .557 left here on KMN 960. Shenandoah, Trevor Mader with you tonight. Western Iowa Conference basketball action. 57-41. HSTW leading Underwood. And right now it is HSTW basketball out of the timeout. Here's Braden Lund. Thought about pulling up from three. Instead, he'll feed McIntosh inside. He'll kick Sternberg. Open three. No good. Abe McIntosh able to get the rebound. Now they go Denning. Swings in the lane. Lund lost it on the way up. Van Fossen tracks it down. And Boothby gets it. Boothby being guarded by McIntosh. Out top goes right side Josh Ravlin. Ravlin is being defended by Sternberg. Hands it off Alex Ravlin. He'll drive in. Try to kick it out. McIntosh got a hand on it. It's a loose ball at the moment. Ravlin ends up with it and puts it up and in. Underneath the hoop, and it's 57-43. Alex Ravlin, team high 12 points for Underwood tonight. Sternberg, open pass, goes up and draws the foul. Looks like he's going to be able to slam one in. Mason Boothby did a good job of chasing him down. Draws the foul, but Sternberg puts it in, and maybe most importantly for Mason Boothby, doesn't end up on a poster. 17 for Sternberg, 59-43 our score. Sternberg a chance to add to his total tonight, and he does, making it 18. So 19 for Lund, 18 for Sternberg. Sternberg will come out, get a high five from Coach Gigi Harris. Under 5 to go in this one, 60-43 HSTW. Ravlin off a screen, that being Josh Ravlin. Drives in at the free throw line, will kick in the lane. Owen Larson lays it off the glass. Larson now with 4 on the night, 60-45 with 4:40 to go. Ryan Wiedemeyer with it on the left side. Goes to Luke Sternberg. Lund, I think wanted the basketball at the high post, but instead they'll go to Wiedemeyer, who crosses over Ravlin. Now left side, McIntosh, Trey, no good. Van Fossen with the rebound underneath. Underwood going to chip down into this lead, down 15 with 4:20 to go. Hard to the hoop went Ravlin, and a little extra as he tried to create separation will warrant the offensive foul, and that is the third on him. Cole Scheffler comes back in for HSTW. 60-45 with 4:14 to go. Scheffler will bring it up and across for the Vikings. Standing on the logo, swings it right side. Lund will drive into the rack. Tough shot, no good. Rebound McIntosh. Wiedemeyer back to Lund in the lane. One strong dribble, had it poked away from behind. Out of bounds, will stay with AHSTW. Luke Seidler will come in. Owen Larson comes down to the Underwood side. 3:56 to go. Inbounded to Lund, who will go to Sternberg. Scheffler, short shot from him from about 8 feet goes in. Nicole Scheffler now with 7. And he's not a big scorer. Any points you can get out of him is just a bonus on top of everything that he does well on the floor. Almost stolen by Luke Sternberg. Alex Ravlin with it now right side. Drives in on 2 defenders, lays it up and through. Does a good job of splitting them. He's now got 14 on the night. 62-47, 3:25 to go in this one. Wiedemeyer with it on the left side will go to McIntosh. Now right side, Cole Scheffler. He's being guarded by Ravlin. He'll feed Lund. Lund, the 3, no good, off the iron. Rebound skied by Jack Van Fossen. 3 minutes to go. Boothby wants to drive in, kicks out left side Ravlin. Ravlin will square up, left side 3, in and out, no good. Wiedemeyer with the rebound. Under 3 minutes left in this one. Pass deflected. Wiedemeyer got it back. Swings at Luke Sternberg. He swings in the lane long, but it's poked away. No foul. Alex Ravlin thought he had the steal, but instead gets called for the foul. It's a 16 foul. It's the third on Alex Ravlin. So he comes out. HSTW with the basketball. Scheffler. They go high post. Lund jumper. Free throw line is good. Braden Lund with 21. 64-47, 2.5 minutes to go. Here's Boothby. They give him the open tray, and he knocks it down. Boothby with 10 on the evening. 64-50. 2:20 and some change left. Luke Sternberg gives it to Lund. Lund being guarded out top by Van Fossen. Just goes hard to the cup and lays it up and in. He had a good first step. Puts it through, and it's a timeout for HSTW. I think they're going to get some new faces into the game. 66-50 our score, 2:09 to go. We're back in 30 on KMA 960.
When you go home, you'll feel good about what you did, and you know you're doing it for the kids. If they don't have us, they don't have these games.
Minutes remaining in this one, and it is a 66-50 HSTW lead. The Vikings, it looks like, on their way to a 2-0 start. Down 9 early, able to work out of that, led by 5 at the break. Had that nice run of it was an 11-1 run to start the second half, and that was huge. I mean, if you're Underwood, if you go out and you get a bucket to start, you know, or even just kind of tread water a little bit and keep it at 5, 6, 7 points, you're very much in it. But I mean, within a couple minutes starting the second half, they were down 15. Have kind of hovered around that since then. Owen Larson lost it for a moment, got it back. Josh Ravlin with it now for Underwood. Now here's Seidler. Seidler driving in. Tough shot, no good. Ryan Wiedemeyer gets the rebound against some new names in for HSTW. Here's a steal by Boothby. Boothby, no good. They're going to call the charge. Ryan Wiedemeyer was there to draw it. Did a good job of getting set. I don't know that I love that call. But Wiedemeyer was set and draws the foul. Jacob Kuhn in right now. For HSTW, Luke Sternberg, Abe McIntosh, Nick Denning out there as well. 90 seconds to go. Luke Sternberg with it, goes to Wiedemeyer now left side McIntosh. Back to Denning. Denning picks up his dribble. Here's Wiedemeyer, a three. No good. Rebound tracked down by Josh Ravlin. A minute 20 remaining in this one. Seidler along the baseline. Lays one up and draws the foul. Luke Seidler with 5 on the night will go to the charity stripe, trying to add to that total. A foul on Denning. So Seidler, a chance for the old school three-point play. Underwood back at it next week. We'll see some substitutions on the Underwood side. Boothby's night looks to be done. Corey Pressgrove will come in. And Seidler can't finish the three-point play. Rebound chased down by Nick Denning. Minute 10 to go. Luke Sternberg will bring it across. Left side, McIntosh. Quick burst into the baseline or into the lane, and then gets fouled along the baseline going up, and he'll go to the line. Underwood's got a really interesting Western Iowa Conference battle coming up on Tuesday night with Riverside. I think Riverside's a team that is going to, at the end of the year, be playing a lot better than they were at the start of the year. Of course, they're without Grady Jepson, as the free throw by McIntosh is no good. Jepson, one of, you can make an argument, maybe the top returner in the WIC. Out with an injury sustained during football season for the start of the year. His second one missed by AHSTW as well. And Max Tarks into the game for the Eagles, gets the rebound. Pressgrove driving in. I think he got fouled and it's going to go to the line. McIntosh got called for that one. Down to under a minute left in this game. Underwood's got Riverside, Loma, Audubon, Red Oak, Tri-Center, and Missouri Valley before the break. So that's all in the next 19 days. They're going to have 7 games. The free throw is no good from Pressgrove. Tarks fought for the rebound. Pressgrove got it. So Seidler got it now. He gets it to Pressgrove in the lane. They let him play through it. It's out of bounds off of HSTW. And we'll stay with Underwood. Meanwhile, HSTW, they got IKM Manning Tuesday night, Audubon Friday. That next week before the break, they'll have Mo Valley, Loma, St. Albert. They always play St. Albert on a Saturday afternoon. That'll be December 17th. And then on December 21st, they're going to play at the Hy-Vee Arena in Kansas City. So here's a jumper by Seidler. That's a neat little holiday thing they have there. They don't know their opponent yet, or at least their opponent isn't listed on Bound. I know Maryville in years past, I think it's called the 12 Days of Christmas, or 12 basketball. I don't remember what it's called, but somewhere around Christmas, they play down in Kansas City. That obviously HSTW's got into this year, at least according to their Varsity Bound. Down to the final 30 seconds of this game. Denning with it, kicks it out to McIntosh. Aiden Martin's into the game for HSTW at the moment. He's got the basketball down low, but he double dribbled. Martin, a standout football player for the Vikings. So we're down to 15 left in this one, probably final possession of the game. Seidler with it out top, now goes to Pressgrove. Right side, it's deflected as they went to Lutt. We're down to 5.5. Underwood started fast, but Braden Lund and Kyle Sternberg, as they're probably going to be for a lot of teams this year, were just too much. And HSTW is going to win it. Here's a three by Pressgrove that banks in. And that's how this one ends. 66-55. HSTW a victor tonight. The Vikings move to 2-0 on the year. 23 points from Braden Lund, 18 from Kyle Sternberg. And HSTW will return to action on Tuesday against IKM Manning. Underwood, they're back at it on Tuesday against Riverside. Full rundown from tonight's game will be available online at KMAland.com. Thank you for listening to high school basketball on KMA 960 and online at KMAland.com. So long from Avoca. For KMA Sports, I'm Trevor Mader. Thanks, man.